Sorry bro, I don't know how to start a damn script, but hi! Today I'm gonna make a vaguely entertaining video for my silly little drawing process for this image. Look. As I wrote in the starting frames, which girl, I wouldn't bother reading anyway, so I'll say it again. But this is for my beloved Myrtle Ivy, plant mommy herself. Which, hello beloved, I hope you don't mind I'm making a video of this. Please, I need content, oh my god. Anyways, without further ado, just get on with the fucking commentary, you bitch. So I did this image quite a minute ago, so bear in mind I can't tell you literally everything I did, but I started off with something I learned recently at the time, which was called the rule of threes. I can only describe the rule of threes as splitting the page into a 3x3 grid to get an idea of how your image should be composed. Basically, your center point should be in one of the 4 intersecting points, and you should avoid putting your main focus in any of the outer squares or smack dab in the middle, bro. This is an especially good demonstration of how good it might make the image look in the end product, because it's more of a focus on scenery rather than anything. Also, in light of the fact that the image was intended to be a banner, I sort of needed to account for the fact that most of the image would be cut off anyways. Also, somebody tell me why the fuck I didn't start with a sketch? Bro just raw dogged it for no reason, bro. So getting to the flower sketches, I asked for a couple of Myrtle's favorite plants, and she provided a list, which on my mama, I do not know which ones I did, bro. I am not a plant girly. I swear to God, everything I touch dies. Do not let me breathe in the general direction of a plant, because they will take in my CO2, and I'll have found a way to be laced in cyanide. Point is, I'm not a plant girl. After looking at all the references I used, I think I did a philodendron, an ivy, a fern, an orchid maybe, because I don't know if they come in purple, a ZZ plant, a Swiss cheese monsterate, and a red Anyways, the sketch went pretty smoothly once I gathered all the references, and that's all I really have to say on that. The next part is the coloring stage, which I have to say, besides the tediousness of the rendering stage, was one of the hardest parts. I don't know if you know this, but I really, really like purple. My incessant purple addiction has made it kind of hard to actually do a damn image that doesn't have purple as the primary color. I don't really know how to interact with colors, especially on a neutral range like her pants, so this image was rather challenging. But since I already worked with her colors when I did her model, I still managed something, though there's definitely room for improvement. Another issue I've always had is coloring backgrounds. I never know what to color things like furniture and wallpaper. It could definitely be remedied by looking at references, which I didn't for some reason. But if I were to go back, I definitely would not have made that wall that color. I hate it. The shading process is pretty much what I always do. Basically just make a multiply layer over the entire image that's usually blue, purple, or a reddy color, and then erase where you want the light source to be. For the window light, I just lasso tooled in the general direction that the light's coming in, and then airbrushed so it has a subtle fade. Then to make everything come together, I went over each folder layer that I did for each plant in person, and used the brilliant layer with a pinkish airbrush to make it, magnifique. And that's pretty much the end of the base coloring and shading. Lastly comes the tedious part, which is the rendering, where I painstakingly go over everything I just did. And so I stopped for 4 days. Then I came back for a 28-minute rendering session. Then I stopped again for 6 days. And then I finished rendering in the remaining 45 minutes. Oh, and also if you're interested, I've just been using 3 to 4 brushes. Painty for the shading, airbrush for the lighting, and a standard G pen for rendering. And then I also have this lasso tool that acts as a paint bucket-ish. You just highlight things and it fills in, that's all. It's a pretty standard concept, but it helps immensely when you're putting down base colors. Other than that, I haven't been using anything special. Alrighty, as of now I have nothing else to say about the creation of this piece, so I guess enjoy the remaining maybe 3 seconds of speed paint. And that's pretty much the end of the piece. She's so yacht and slay! By the way, this was my first time actually drawing plants myself and not using a brush. And I think I did a damn good job, bitch. Praise me, motherfucker! Anyways, I don't really know how to end a video, but will I be doing any more videos like this? Maybe, girl. I did the script at like 3 AM. I don't know. Fuck you.